Kurdish blood, Irish heart. I love coming back to Leitrim from Tala. I love the crack, the ease with people, a few pints, and the latest news of the local GA games. This is my second home, and was my first home in Ireland when I was 11, and my family moved here from Iraq. That was in the summer of 2002. There's a photo of me at the top of a red and blue slide in a park here in Carrick. That July, I remember the red jumper I was wearing. The sky was blue and I was happy. We had made a long journey. We were safe and we had a chance for a new life. 21 years later, and I now have the keys of my own door. I have an old BMW. I have great friends and a life I love. I have played hurling in Croke Park. I coach youngsters who play for Thomas Davis GA Club in Tala and might yet to play for Dublin. I'm Irish and I'm proud to be Irish, but I'm Kurdish too, and I never forget it. Kurdish blood with an Irish heart. I went back to Iraq and Kurdistan this year to make a film documentary of my family's story and my own journey. People said, "Is it safe there? Will you be okay?" And I said, "Do you know how big Iraq is? How diverse and open? Do you know about Kurdistan, the Kurds and our history? This is my chance to show some of that history and our culture." The next time you go to one of your local Kurdish barbers, you might be able to chat about our music and our way of life, our struggle for recognition as a sovereign people, what makes us unique as much as the same as every other people who share an identity, a language, a way of being. Making the film was quite a journey in every sense. The El Tash refugee camp where my family spent many years is long gone, like it never existed. But there's plenty of refugee camps still, far too many, and a deep sadness around all of them. There are millions of Kurdish refugees. That's a lot of displacement and a lot of suffering. We went to the site of the Halabja massacre, the Iraqi army chemical attack that killed up to 5,000 Kurdish civilians in March 1988 in the closing days of Iran-Iraq war. There's museums, but no museums, no film or replica plane or tanks can capture or convey the terror of what happened there. Mustard gas, birds falling from the trees, people dropping like leaves. Some of the original bomb casings have been turned to flower pots at a memorial for the dead of Halabja. You can't forget it. There was happiness too in my return. I got to visit some of my father's cousins. I walked on the family ground. There was a joy of seeing a Kurdish parliament and a proud, prosperous people speaking their own language. When I meet some of the other people who were in with us in the El Tash camp, quite a few found refuge in Ireland. We often say, "Don't you miss your friendships, the way we shared whatever we had, the way we all looked out for each other, the simplicity of things. We're all so busy now, we scarcely have time to see each other. My brother lives 10 minutes away from me, and I might only see him 4 or 5 times a year. But that's life, and life is life, wherever you are. It's up to all of us to make time and treasure that we have. Nobody chooses to be a refugee. It's forced on you. We're all human beings who want the simple enough things: shelter, food, security, a home, a chance to make a future, enough love to keep us going. Life can turn in a flash. I was that child refugee, blessed to find a home here. The open door, the open heart, may they never close or falter. We often say in Kurdistan we have no friends but mountains, but I have a friend called Leitrim.